The year was 1968, a time of great upheaval and uncertainty. The Cold War held the world in a tense grip, with every move scrutinized and every action potentially catastrophic. Two superpowers, the United States and the Soviet Union, engaged in a dangerous game of cat and mouse, each trying to outmaneuver the other. Beneath the waves, a different kind of war was being waged. One that was silent, but no less deadly. Submarines, armed with nuclear weapons, prowled the oceans, ready to unleash unimaginable destruction. They were silent predators, ready to strike at a moment's notice, their missions cloaked in secrecy. Among them was the Soviet submarine K-129, a Gulf II-class ballistic missile submarine, a formidable vessel in the Soviet fleet. It embarked on a routine patrol in February 1968, a mission like many others before it. Its mission to maintain the Soviet Union's nuclear deterrent in the vast expanse of the Pacific Ocean, a critical task in the balance of power. The K-129 slipped beneath the waves, its mission shrouded in secrecy, its crew prepared for the unknown. The submarine and its crew disappeared into the depths, vanishing without a trace, leaving behind only questions. Weeks later, the Soviet Navy realized something was terribly wrong, a silence that spoke volumes. The K-129 had missed its scheduled check-in, a routine communication that never came. The submarine and its deadly cargo had vanished, a potential disaster of unimaginable proportions. A frantic search began, but the vastness of the Pacific swallowed any hope of finding the missing vessel. A needle in a watery haystack. The disappearance of the K-129 sent shockwaves through the intelligence communities of both sides, a mystery that demanded answers. For the Soviets, it was a bitter loss, a blow to their naval pride and a stark reminder of the dangers of the deep. For the Americans, it was an opportunity, a chance to peer into the secrets of their Cold War adversary, a potential goldmine of information. The incident became a defining moment in the underwater espionage of the Cold War, a silent battle beneath the waves. What happened to the K-129? The question lingered, unanswered and haunting. Was it a tragic accident, a technical malfunction, or something more sinister? Theories abounded, but the truth remained elusive. The mystery of the vanished submarine continues to intrigue and baffle historians and military analysts even today, a puzzle that may never be fully solved. The Soviet Pacific Fleet waited anxiously, their eyes scanning the horizon for any sign of their missing comrades. The K-129, carrying a crew of 98 men, remained silent, its once bustling corridors now eerily quiet. Days turned into weeks, and the hope of the submarine's return dwindled. The once hopeful faces of the sailors grew more somber with each passing day. The Soviet Navy launched a massive search operation, spanning thousands of square miles of the Pacific Ocean, deploying every available resource in a desperate bid to find their lost vessel. Ships scoured the surface, while aircraft scanned the waves from above, their sophisticated radar systems probing the depths for any clue. But the search yielded no results. The vast expanse of the ocean remained silent, offering no hints to the fate of the K-129. The K-129 had seemingly vanished into thin air, leaving behind only questions and a haunting sense of loss. The failure to locate the K-129 compounded the mystery surrounding its disappearance, leading to intense discussions and strategic meetings among the naval officers. The Soviet Navy, known for its efficiency and discipline, was baffled. How could such a well-coordinated force fail to find one of its own? How could a submarine, especially one carrying nuclear missiles, simply disappear without a trace? The implications were staggering. The Kremlin, already paranoid about American intelligence gathering, grew increasingly suspicious. The stakes were too high to ignore any possibility. Had the Americans somehow played a role in the submarine's disappearance? The Cold War tensions only fueled these suspicions. The disappearance of the K-129 cast a long shadow over the Cold War, intensifying the already fraught relations between the superpowers. It served as a stark reminder of the deadly stakes involved in the underwater espionage game, where every move could have catastrophic consequences. The incident also highlighted the vulnerability of even the most advanced military technology, showing that no system was infallible. The K-129, once a symbol of Soviet naval power, became a ghost ship, its fate forever unknown, a chilling testament to the mysteries of the deep. On March 8, 1968, the US Navy detected an unusual underwater sound. This sound, originating near the K-129's last known location, was a deep, resonant noise, likely from a catastrophic event. It was the sound of an explosion, possibly from a submarine. The intensity suggested a violent end, either from malfunction or attack. American intelligence agencies went on high alert. The implications of a lost Soviet submarine were enormous. Could this be the missing K-129? Its loss would be a major blow to Soviet naval capabilities. The Americans deployed their sophisticated SOSUS network to track Soviet submarines, providing unparalleled surveillance. Data pointed to a location northwest of Hawaii, becoming the focal point of intense scrutiny. The Americans believed they had found the K-129's final resting place, presenting a unique opportunity for intelligence. Any salvage operation had to be conducted with utmost secrecy to avoid Soviet detection. A highly classified plan took shape in Washington, D.C., requiring meticulous planning and absolute secrecy. The recovery of the K-129 would be a defining moment in Cold War espionage, showcasing American ingenuity and determination.